Selamlar. Yo, people, what you telling me back again, Rants and Gunner in the building, bruv? What you telling me, Lee, bruv? I finished landing that helicopter, bruv. Fuck it.
Yeah, man. Wing Commander Gunners in the building, bruv. You can hold that. Grimsby Town. You got man out here changing his name to Jamal. You got you talking about jumping out with no parachute, crash test dummies and all of that. Yes, you walked to Barcelona, during the stream. That was probably the highlight of the stream for you, my friend. You lot are absolutely rubbish. You got your manager doing a tactics board. Yeah, sat on the bench on his ones doing a tactics board against Grimsby. Do you realise how stupid that manager is? You're sitting there like, what was he doing? It's like he was playing drafts or playing chess or something. What is he actually doing, bro? Penalty shootouts, he's hiding behind all of his stuff. Yeah, with his head down.
Disgusting.
Like, bro, when you're looking down, if you're crouching down like he always does, looking like he's having a number two, bruv, squatting, maybe pull your shoes up, bruv, or pull your trousers down, because you need to go and get a proper fit, bruv. Yeah, real talk. This guy's wearing his son's trousers still. You're getting bopped off the park by Grimsby, and it could have been more because the goal that they had disallowed for offside weren't offside either.
Yes, straight.
That weren't offside.
Yeah, Maguire played the last pass.
Scammed it at the end. Scammed it. I thought, nah, no way, man. Yeah, but then Nana, bro, spaghetti wrists. Yeah, bro, that guy's a scrub. Your whole team are rubbish. Your manager's rubbish. Long may it continue. Cheers.
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. Burnley at the weekend. Good luck.
Bro, we'll probably lose that. That manager's gone, mate. He's gone after the Burnley game for sure. It's the international break.
He ain't going nowhere. He'll scam a 5-0 win and he'll fucking stay.
Nah, he's gone, mate.
Hopefully.
He's gone. He'll either resign or he'll be sacked. One or the other. He's gone, though.
Ain't no way that guy's resigning, bro.
He's gone, bro.
He ain't resigning. Never in a million years that guy resigning.
Like, brother, I'll be real, yeah. Like,
stop convincing yourself, bro. Ain't happening.
He's gone, bro.
Ain't happening, man. He's staying.
He'll walk before he's pushed. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's gone either way. Do you know what I mean? It'll be a mutual consent thing. But he's gone, bro. Like, you could hear the way he was speaking after the game. Like, you don't speak like that unless you're leaving, bro. Like, it makes no sense.
What did he say? I didn't see what he said.
He has to leave, bro.
What was he saying?
He didn't see, bro. He said that the players put the quote in, guys, so I don't have to paraphrase.
I was too busy laughing.
Do you know what I'm saying? Man said he doesn't get money if he resigns. Yeah, but bro, you know what it is? Even though, he doesn't get money if he walks, bro. But it's one of them things where I'll be honest, for his pride, and his long-term reputation, is better if he walks, because then he can make out like it's not his fault. If he gets sacked, it looks worse. It looks a lot worse.
Yeah, maybe, but at the same time, it's not very often a manager quits a job, especially a big job, because the money's too much.
No, you're right, but he does all that chat though. Do you know what I mean? And he said that
that's what he's good for, bro. He's like a bird. He just chats.
You're right, but he said that right, I will leave if XYZ, you know what I mean, if they don't want me here. He does all that. Do you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but that's just that was at the beginning, right?
What's that?
So he said that at the beginning when he got the job. If it don't turn out right, I'll leave. He said that, yeah?
He did.
Yeah, that was right at the beginning, bro. He's still here. Well, it didn't turn out right last season. He's statistically the worst manager in
he said, I think the players spoke really loudly about what they want today. That's what he said. Do you know what I'm saying? I just want to apologize to the fans. Something has to change, and you're not going to change 22 players again. There you go. He's gone, bro.
Well, why only left then?
Nah, bro, he'll leave. He said we've got a game on the weekend, and then after that, what was the last bit he said? He goes, we got a game on the weekend, and after that, we'll do whatever. He said something like that.
Yeah, there's I can see another quote. Something has to change, not just tactics, the mindset, the desire, the connection between the players. We cannot continue like this. Now, we've continued like that for about a year, mate, since he's been there. When did he get the job? November, wasn't it?
Do you know what I'm saying? He's gone, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's a matter of when, not if, bro. Like, he's gone, bro.
Who do you want next? Big Sam?
No. Bro, it's going to be very difficult to find somebody, that's worse than this guy, because he's the worst manager in the history of this football club, bro. Like, He's the worst manager since the World War. And he looked like he was in a bomb shelter during the fucking penalty shootout, mate. Do you know what I mean? In the dugout there, crouching down. So it's one of them things where he basically acknowledged that he's the one that needs to leave. So it's whether he's sacked.
Yeah, but is that how you've read it, or is he just saying that because there's players in that dressing room? Yeah, like, because obviously, just read. I didn't hear what he said. I've only seen the quotes now.
He doesn't have the excuse.
Yeah, but it's not though. Harry Maguire's. Yeah, the whole squad's not brand new. Like our squad, Arsenal squad,
it pretty much is
whole squad. But
it's pretty much a new squad, Lee, bro. He's been there for less than a year, and the players that came in we brought in 7 players last season, bro. 2 in the January window, Dorgu and Heaven, plus 5 with Delit, Mazraoui, Euro, Xerxes, and Ugarte. Plus, we brought in another 3. It's pretty much a new squad, bro. And when you think
the five of them ain't his players anyway.
The players that are still here, yeah, they're not training with the first team. The likes of the Antonys, the Sanchos, they're training away. So the squad that's there is pretty much a new squad, bruv. Do you know what I mean? It's a 70% new squad, maybe more than 70, because that's just rough estimation. He is admitting, yeah, that he's not getting the best out of these players, and none of these players were bought specifically for him, bro. That's what I like about this squad. This squad can play for any manager. This is not a free at the back.
But they play bad for every manager. That's the point.
No, but they won't. It's a completely new squad, bro. This is a good squad of players. This is a good squad of players, bro. Like, we have gaps in this team. We've got gaps in midfield, and we got a gap in the goalkeeping position. But everywhere else, we got plenty of players, bro.
At least you fix the gap in the roof so it's not leaking anymore. There is positives.
This is it.
You're not seeing the pretty patterns anymore, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying. Man said it's not.
No more pretty patterns.
Bro, man said bro only got 5 signings. Who only got 5 signings? Who did?
Yeah, the signings you said. Yeah, 5 of them were Ten Hag signings.
They weren't Ten Hag signings. They were club signings.
Well, they were signings under Ten Hag.
Doesn't matter. They were club signings.
So the manager's come in. He's got a unique style that nobody can fucking figure out what he's doing. No other manager plays that unique style.
Yeah, but that's a him problem then. That's not us problem.
Yeah, but that's why I don't think he's leaving. Like he might get sacked, but it's a matter of when. Because
they didn't sign players for him. The point is, it's a new squad. Period. Do you know what I mean? So when man are saying that fucking Delit and them were only signed for the previous, no, they were signed for the club. He came in knowing they were here. So cut the crap. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not here for that. Cut the fucking crap.
Yeah, but you can say that about any manager.
What's that?
You can say that about any manager though. Like, so how many times do you see, like, so the next manager comes in, he might make Dorgu into a superstar. He could turn Ugarte into a superstar. Yeah, it depends how good a manager you are. You don't have to have all your own players, which I understand here. Right, but at the same time, bro, Man United have been going down the Swanee for 20 years, 15, 20 years since the Glazers have been there, and they're progressively getting worse. Like, the football's diabolical. Yeah, the stadium's fucked. Yeah, the players are way overpaid. You still got Luke Shaw there. You still got Harry Maguire. You still got Bruno.
Listen, the wage bill thing is being sorted. So I'm not using that as a complaint, because that just doesn't even make sense. It doesn't make sense. Our wage bill's been cut drastically.
Yeah, but you still got players at that club like Delo, Maguire, Shaw.
We do. Not good enough. But they don't start.
That's your squad.
But they don't start. If everyone's available, yeah, these men are not starting players. So, like, I can't go into that. It's disingenuous.
Yeah, but at the same time, bro, yeah, like, let's be real with it. No team in the history of football ever has had a full squad for the whole season fit and available. You're going to get injuries. Delict's going to get injured. Yoro will get injured. Yeah, your fullbacks are getting injured.
Our squad players.
So then the squad players are Harry Maguire's, Delo,
squad players,
Luke Shaw's. Yeah, but the squad players ain't good enough. That's the point. And the manager ain't good enough to get the best out of them.
You're saying they're not good enough, but they're better squad players than a lot of the squad players other teams have. So again, it's a cop-out. It's not a good excuse.
No, I hear you, but at the same time, they're shits, bruv.
Yeah, Man United standards. Yeah, but if they're shit and they're better than what other teams have, then it's not a good excuse. It's not an excuse you can give a manager.
No, it's not. I'm with you, 100%. Yeah, the squad, you got to get the best out of the squad. That's why you get paid the big money to be the coach of the squad, the manager of the squad, whatever you want to call it, whatever title you want. Yeah, but the fact is, he ain't good enough, and he weren't good enough when he got there.
Yeah.
His record after 15 games was shambolic. His record after 30 odd games is even worse. Probably 40, 50 games he's had now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got about 24% win record. Hasn't won
23 and a
back-to-back
half
Prem
now,
games.
mate. It just keeps deteriorating.
How many games has he actually managed in total, all comps?
Probably
about 50?
but 30 odd games, I think.
Was that because that record is that? I thought that was just Prem.
It could
That's
be.
Prem.
I'll
So
be
then,
honest,
if you had
it
the
could just
champ,
be Prem.
if you
I
had
think
the,
he's closer to 50 games, bro. Like in all competitions.
And that's his. What's his record after 50? Is it that? Because I think that's only the league, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think he's won like 8 games or something like that.
And he's been there 8 months.
Yeah, 45 games. He's so nearly 50. Yeah,
45 games. And what's his win percentage?
I think the win percentage is in all those games, I believe.
Because he'd probably got a better record in the Europa League than he has in the league. Because obviously he made it to the final.
37% in
37%. Jesus Christ.
Disgusting, isn't it?
Mate, imagine sitting there, yeah? Right. Imagine sitting there, fucking, somebody just put Solskjaer had 54%. Like, that's crazy.
This is what I'm saying. This brother's got more draws
than troops.
He's got more draws, bro.
Yo, that is actually mad. No, that is literally mid-table Brighton's, Brentford's, Palace's.
It's worse than that. All comps. Like in the Premier League, it's relegation form.
That's embarrassing, man.
But this is what I'm saying. So,
wins.
Like, brother, but this is why, yeah, I will always defend, I will always defend this squad right now that we have, because I'm very, you know what, I'm not one of those players, I'm not one of those, I'm not one of those football fans that can't look at other teams' players and appreciate what they have. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm one of those players, bro. Like, I like loads of players for loads of different clubs, bro. I can see a player, no matter what team they play in, they can play for a Forest or they can play for whatever. I can see the quality they have. A lot of people can't see the quality of the players that we have at this football club because they can't look past the results and they can't look past the performances. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people can't look past the performances or the results. And when I say the performances, I mean the style of football. People think that because we're not playing a good style of football, we're incapable of playing a good style of football.
No, that's not the case. Of course you can. We've seen that with loads of managers.
Like, brother, man saw, Company, balling out with Burnley, with a bunch of championship players, but man think that Man United can't play a good brand of football if they really wanted to.
We see Fat Frank at Chelsea.
Arsenal, the football that you play now is not great football, but we saw Arsenal playing fucking great football a couple seasons ago with the same players pretty much. So we know that they can play it if they want to. They're just not playing it because the manager has decided.
We see Fat Frank at Chelsea get sacked, after saying that he can't win nothing with that squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Tommy Tooks comes in and gets them to 6 finals in 14 months.
Playing a different
style of football. So you can, and this is the thing, these players only go off of what the manager's telling them to do. Because they're getting paid a fortune to say yes. Okay, boss, yes, boss, no boss, 3 bags full, boss. Yeah, they're not going to come out and publicly crucify their manager because they're protecting their own money.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kobe Mino is probably fuming he ain't getting game time.
Yeah, but the thing is,
he ain't going to come out and say it, though.
Like Kobe and that, the funny thing is, Man United fans, talk about, oh, yeah, he's so good, he's this, he's that. So, cool, if we got a better manager, is he not going to be better?
So we'll see Baby Seedorf back again, yeah?
But
I've already Messi stinker yesterday against Grimsby.
Brother, like, bare people are trying to make out that he played well yesterday against Grimsby. Do you know what I mean? Like,
nobody played well.
He didn't. Like, nobody played well yesterday, really.
Shit. Not a single player played well. None of them.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro, you can't get boxed off the park like that and say anyone had a good game. It's Grimsby.
But this is what I'm saying.
Fair play to them. They fully deserved it, by the way. But you could not lose to Grimsby if you're Man United.
Yeah.
In no way, shape, or form should you be losing to them. Not in a million years.
To them.
Yeah, and your striker, by the way. Yeah, your striker.
You didn't play well as a team, and individually, no one played well, Lee. Nobody played well. Do you know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, people are going to turn around and say, oh, yeah, well, the players should be doing this. Players should be doing this.
Fuck off, man. They're doing as they're told. There's no...
They're doing as they're told, bro. That's their job. Do you know what I mean? And if they didn't do what they told, then people would turn around and say, you're undermining the manager. No one's bigger than the club. All right, cool. So now we've done what this fucking idiot's told us to do and we've lost. What now? Do you know what I'm saying? But this is the problem with these football fans. Oh, like, no one's bigger than the club. All right, then. So why are you trying to protect this manager then?
Yeah. Especially when most of the fans have seen Fergie era. Yeah, the older ones. The younger ones, you can maybe go, cool.
Fans online, they haven't seen Fergie era. They haven't seen
Yeah, which is why I kind of get it with the younger ones. Similar with Arsene Wenger. A lot of them haven't seen Arsene Wenger era. They see the back end of Arsene Wenger. Yeah, pause. Yeah, but they haven't seen us do invincibles. They ain't seen us do the doubles. Same with a lot of your fans. But the older ones, our age and above, yeah, they should be writing. They should have been outside Carrington today kicking off. Because I'll tell you something now, yeah, if that was PSG fans, or any Italian team or Spanish teams, they'd be at the training ground rioting. It would have kicked off. Marseille fans, it seems like that. Bro, he would have been gone. Yeah, Neymar FC got slapped 6-0 the other day. Yeah, the manager got sacked when it was 6-0 down in the 60th minute. They sacked him there and then. Pitch side. Bye-bye, you're gone. Yeah, they don't fuck around in these countries. This whole thing, I say every week, bro. This whole thing is give him time. He needs all of his pieces. No, you are a piece, bruv. You're gone. Bye-bye. Yeah, take the money, go and buy some new trousers. Yeah, and fuck off back to, I don't know, fucking Santa Clara or something in Portugal. Let's just be real with it. Bro, when he got the job, yeah, I was gutted that he got the job because I thought, yo, this guy's pretty decent. Because I've watched Sporting, the way they play, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And the fact is, Sporting have got some very good players. Obviously, we have their striker now, but they have got good players. But now he's coming to Man United, which is an absolute mess anyway. Yeah, and he's made it a bigger mess. It's like, bro, and this is the difference between an elite level football club and our clubs. Yeah, everyone's trying to do this whole, but look at what Arteta's done. Arteta's done nothing, mate. Yeah, he's won one trophy.
He's done nothing in football, really.
All he's done is made the fan base believe. That's it. That's it. Yeah,
he's done fuck all, bro. Do you know what I mean? He won what Brendan Rodgers won at Leicester.
Remember what Martinez won at Wigan?
Yeah, like he's done nothing. Do you know what I'm saying? That's
but
the
now
reality.
Every single team is trying to do the same. Oh, if you give him time and give him all of his players, yeah, then he could do that. Bro, this is Man United. Yeah, Real Madrid would have sacked this motherfucker after 15 games.
Yeah,
they would have sacked him.
It would have.
Yeah, because they spot a dud quick. Rants, they've had 10 managers since Arsenal won a league that they've sacked that won nothing. They'd had 3 managers in 1 year. Yeah, and if this Xavi Alonso fucks around, he's going to find out as well. Booed off in his half-time in the first league game. Yeah, booed off. Why aren't they giving him time? Yeah, why don't PSG give anyone time? Why don't Inter give people time? Yeah, all these other clubs don't give them time. Brazilian clubs. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, in England, this is a loser mindset that's infested English football, and it's been the plucky loser. Oh, the magic of the FA Cup. Yeah, you didn't win it, mate. So where's the magic? What, you beat a big team? The giant killing. Cool, whatever. Yeah, well, giant killing. No, Man United are fallen giants, bruv. Yeah, and until you get that manager out, yeah, I'm here for it because it's great viewing.
No,
bro, just remember me when you get your million plaque, yeah, when you get the gold plaque, just remember me.
Nah, bro, none of that.
Are you insane, man? I swear to
none of that's happening,
this
bro.
season.
None of that's happening,
Drinks
bro.
On Rants, guys.
Too much
on
truth
Rants.
is spoken over here, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is. Too much fucking truth, bro. And this is all it is. Like yesterday, yeah, it was just embarrassing. Do you know what I mean? But one thing I'm not gonna do is I'm not just gonna play up here and fucking catastrophize everything like it's the end of the world, bro. It's not the end of the world.
You've got good players, Rants. Yeah. The problem is you haven't got a good squad. You got a decent squad,
bro. But this is why, yeah, I'm not fucking catastrophizing everything because I understand how quickly things could turn around in football, bro. Like we've seen it with loads of other teams, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Look at Newcastle under Eddie Howe.
Well, there you go. Look at Newcastle as an example, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Even look at Aston Villa under Unai Emery. Not now, but Aston Villa. If you look at Aston Villa 2 years ago and the run they went on for a couple of seasons, bro, when teams were taking Aston Villa really seriously. Obviously, they've had a poor summer. I don't know the ins and outs with the Villa situation.
I think their wage bill is like 80% of their income, so they've had to bin everyone.
Yeah, Nottingham Forest done a mad thing as well.
But you could even say that about Arteta to a certain degree. You
can.
But this is the thing.
He went from finishing 5th to finishing 2nd 3 times in a row.
8th to 5th to 2nd, 2nd,
yeah,
2nd. Yeah,
8th twice, 5th, and then 2, 2, 2. So it's one of them things
where
things can change quickly in football. And also, it can not just be what you're doing. It could be what's happening to the teams around you as well.
But it could also go the other way. You could get the next manager and it could get even fucking worse.
But I don't believe it can, because we've actually got a good squad.
Yeah, Rants, you were in relegation form. You've been in relegation form for 8 months under this manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say the next manager comes in, yeah, and the players don't like him. Yeah, let's say they don't like him. They're all having a fallout and the bust-ups and training. We've seen it before.
I don't see that happening, Lee. I don't see that happening, Lee.
Depends who the manager is.
No. The reason why I say I don't see that happening is when I look at how we're recruiting in terms of as a club, when I look at the kind of people we're bringing in, do you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that Jim gave Jason Wilcox the job instead of going out and getting like an Italian with a fucking with an exotic name, yeah, to keep everyone happy. You know them,
Andrea Berta, mates.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
don't diss my Italian fucking sporting director, bro. Get out of here.
No, but that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, when I look at what he's doing, yeah. When I look at what he's doing and what we're doing, the fact that them man they've gone to Crystal Palace, they've gone and nicked a doctor from there. They're doing little things in it, and incrementally, they're just making things better.
Doctor, bro, fucking make sure it's a witch doctor, bro. He can put some juju on everybody else. Yeah, I swear to God, make a rain dance.
I hear you, but what I'm saying is, yeah, when they're recruiting, yeah, when they are recruiting, they're gonna look around and they're gonna recruit, yeah, for what they're trying to build in terms of the kind of players that we're bringing in, bro. So because of that, I don't see them making the same mistake again as the Amorim thing. Because the one thing I'll say about the Amorim thing, yeah, the Amorim thing wasn't data driven. It had nothing to do with the players. The reason why Amorim was selected by Barada is because Barada knew that he was a sought after young manager and he took the gamble on him. It wasn't about the system. Else could have him. It was about the man, yeah. They took the gamble on him because they knew that if we didn't sign him then, he would have ended up going somewhere else.
Yeah, probably Spurs or somewhere.
Yeah. He would have ended up going somewhere else the following season. So with that being said, yeah, he took a gamble and it failed. It's okay to take a gamble in life and it failed, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of you man are taking a gamble on Galia and ended up fucking thousands of pounds out of pocket and she ain't with you no more. Do you know what I'm saying? It happens.
And you're still paying every month.
But it happens in life, bro. Sometimes you take a gamble, it doesn't fucking work out. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, but sometimes you have to realize that you've got a dud, and that's the same in anything. It's a boyfriend, unicorn, yeah, football, management, players, yeah, and this is why. Right, I'll give you another example. Alvaro Morata, yeah, Atleti sold him. He went to AC Milan, won a trophy inside 2 games. The new manager comes in, Conceição, and goes, "Don't fancy him, mate. Straight out on loan. Bye-bye." So when people want to sit there and say, "Oh, it's hard to get players out," well, it fucking ain't, because they got Morata out. He's at Como.
Yeah.
He's now at Como after winning 3 trophies last season at 2 different clubs. Yeah, not only that, yeah, again, this comes back to English football. English football is, oh, but we've got to give him 20 games. We've got to give him 15 games. Let's see where we are in 10. No, let's see where we are in 3, mate. Yeah, let's see where we are in 4, 5 then. Cool. Yeah, getting knocked out to Grimsby is a sackable offence if you're Man United manager. Don't care who.
Oh, 100%. No matter who you are as a manager, bro. But you're the only person that said that. Like, but it's a fact. The fact that
even if that was Fergie, yeah,
brother, you get
Fergie wouldn't have lost to Grimsby. Let's just be real with it. Yeah, I know he's had some bad results when he was manager of Fergie. Yeah, but bro, that's just a shambles. And the thing is with Fergie, maybe that's slightly different. Maybe that's the exception to the rule, Fergie, because he had so much credit in the bank because of what he'd done, yeah, and what he was doing. Maybe he could get away with that, yeah. However, in this era right now, none of these managers got any credit in the bank at the clubs, yeah. So who gives a shit? We ain't got Arsene Wenger anymore. You ain't got Fergie anymore. Pep's probably the only manager that can get away with a result like that in the Premier League and keep his job. Yeah, or that's how it should be. Yeah, that's how it should be. Yeah, because Pep's got loads of credit in the bank of the trophies he's won. The same with Wenger when we were getting embarrassed at teams. He had credit in the bank. Your manager ain't got credit in the bank, bro. All he's done is he's got credit in his bank, and that's come from Man United paying him. That's it.
Yeah.
The only thing that's happened to Man United is they're out of pocket. They're out of pocket, and they're being dog-walked by fucking Grimsby. Bro, Grimsby's only famous for fish and chips. That's it.
Crazy.
Because it's a fucking shithole as well. It's absolutely dumb. No, honestly, bro. Yeah, it's a dumb. Yeah, Klopp probably could be a manager, but these are exceptions to the rule based off of what they've done at that club.
No,
This
you're
guy has come into
100%
your
right,
club and
bro.
done nothing apart from embarrass it.
You're 100% right,
Copenhagen,
bro.
yeah, Young
I
Boys,
mean,
Copenhagen, all these teams, bro. You're getting
bro,
banged
look at
by
this
Palaces and
propaganda.
Burnleys.
Ruben will hold showdown talks with Man United. What do you mean? Like he's in charge? Showdown talks. This is what I mean about the propaganda with this manager.
That, innit? Showdown.
Showdown. Like, do you know what I mean? They're gonna make it do a mutual consent thing and make it look like he's left, bro. Like it's so obvious, bro.
Do
Do
him
you know
as
what
the
I'm
hero.
saying? To try and make it look like he left on his own terms and he's the martyr, bro. Fuck off, mate. Do you know what I'm saying? You should have got sacked, bruv. You should have got sacked at half time yesterday. That's the truth.
Should have
Do you
been
know what I'm
sacked since the
saying?
second goal winning.
Bro, should have got sacked at half time, my bro.
They had 2 goals disallowed as well.
Bro, he's a scrub. This manager.
Let's not forget that. They had 2 goals disallowed, bro. How many decent efforts how many good saves, really good saves did their keeper have to make? He actually had a good game. But it wasn't like he was like turning into prime Buffon. The saves were straight at him. But obviously with the weather, he could fumble a few of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you know what made it even funnier? I see the interview doing the rounds today where he was interviewed after the game and he said, I'm a Man United fan, so I'm kind of fuming. Yeah, at the same time, this is what you play football for. I want to beat Man United, but I'm gutted because I'm a United fan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what it is. Yeah. When that goalkeeper's coming out saying that, they should have fucking left him in Grimsby, took the company card off him and told him jog on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's simple as that. Bro, how'd you lose to Grimsby? And the thing is, right, this is what I'm saying, your squad is decent. However, it's not that decent. But you should never in a million years be losing to Grimsby reserves, bro. Never in a million years.
But bro, like again, it wasn't Grimsby reserves, and again, like people are trying to over sensationalize the Grimsby.
Oh, we're definitely over sensationalizing. We're here for the tears.
It's funny, I get it, Lee, but this is what I'm saying, and this is why, a lot of Man United fans, they're upset because it's embarrassing, isn't it? Like it is embarrassing, but you know what I'm saying? It's like I can still contextualize what was a horrible night yesterday. You know them ones. A lot of people, like, they can't contextualize nothing. They can't rationalize nothing. It's just, you know, you get me? It's like the world's ending, bro. Do you know what I mean? They'll be like, oh, Rants, you're coping, bro. We're 2 games into the Premier League season, you fucking mutant. You know them ones. Like, this is just what it is. We're 2 games into the fucking season. The season is not over.
But yeah, exactly. But this is the point, Like, you had Ten Hag come in and he got banged 4-0 against Brentford, I think it was, second game, wasn't it? But you lost your first 2 games under Ten Hag.
Yeah.
Yeah, you ended up winning the trophy. Yeah. Got to 2 finals that season. I think you've been, 4 finals in 4 years? Something like that. 4 in 4 years, I think, Right? But at the same time, I'm looking at this and it's like, it's not, you can save your season. Of course you can, because it's way early. You can definitely save it, but you have to pull the plug. Yeah,
well,
and
exactly,
the thing is,
and I believe we will pull the plug, Lee. And if we
the only reason I don't think you will pull the plug, sorry to kind. The only reason I don't think you'll pull the plug right now is because you kept Ten Hag in that job way too long.
Nah, bro,
way too long.
Ten Hag got sacked when?
Yeah, but he should have been sacked at the end of the season.
I hear that,
but Lee, rest of the, do you know what I'm saying?
But Lee, I hear what you're saying, but there's an international break coming up right now, bruv.
Well, so we did the same shit last year.
Brother, there's an international break coming up right now. The manager, the interview that the manager had and the words he said, it looks ominous, innit? If for some reason they still keep him, then attention turns to the owners. Until then, man need to only react to what's happening now instead of what could happen, bro. Like, fuck the could haves. From what he's saying right now, this brother knows that it's over. You don't go on national TV and say that.
You also don't go on national TV. Yeah, but you don't go on national TV as well and sit there saying I'd quit and then he ain't quit.
Yeah.
It's a bullshit, bro. They're all compulsive liars, bro. Footballers, managers that hold off and they're bullshitters, bro, because the money's too much.
Yeah.
The money's way too much that these guys ain't gonna, they're gonna say what the fans want to hear. The majority of the fans. There's fans like us, that sit there and we'll read between the lines, but the majority of fans are idiots. Yeah, let's just be real. It's like, oh, and they're like 5-year-old kids. My footballer's better than your footballer. My dad's bigger than your dad's. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and it's like when you've got players like, I'll give you another example. Yeah, when you've got a player that's just come into your football club who's a striker. Yeah, he's under the spotlight and he's taking the 9th penalty. For me, that's an issue.
Yeah, but that was the manager.
Was it though? Why ain't he saying, give me the ball?
Was. Well, of course it was, Lee. Come on, bro. This Brer is a penalty taker. It's not like he didn't want to take a pen. So he should be fucking
kicking off. Let me take the first pen.
No, because if the manager says no, then you don't take one, bro. And guess what? He took his pen, sent the keeper the wrong way, and he didn't.
His pen was decent. No, he didn't.
It was a good penalty, bro. He wasn't allowed to take one. It's obvious, bro. You know what I mean? And on top of that, the fact that Dalot took a penalty before him, you know it was the manager.
Didn't Maguire take one before him?
Yes.
Maguire took one before
is a penalty taker for us. He is, though. Maguire takes good penalties, bro.
Maguire's probably your most clutch player.
Brother, bro, what you got to understand is, people are doing foolishness now.
No, but the only reason I'm saying that, is because, do we actually know it was the manager that said that?
Huh?
Do we actually know it was the manager that said that, though? Or is this just
Of course it was. The manager picks the penalty orders. Of course he does, bro. Like, who else picks it?
I thought they just decided amongst themselves. They all stand there. Do you want to take a penalty? Do you want to take a penalty? If it goes over that, who's taking the next ones?
And if you know Man United as well, our penalty takers are the same. Like, Dalot always takes pens for us. Maguire always takes pens for us. This is the normal order, except Mbeumo and Cunha are senior players, bro. Sesko's a kid, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So they pushed him to the back of the queue, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all it was. And they even said the manager fucking told him that he couldn't take one. Brother, he walked up and slotted that penalty.
His penalty was
he didn't give a shit, bro. Does that look like a nervous player to you? Come on, bro.
So if the manager's told him that, again, another fucking thing. If that's come out that the manager's told him to do that, we know he's full of shit anyway. Yeah, the same as Ten Hag. You said that like Ten Hag. You said when we did like at least Ten Hag, like you could just like you knew he was thick. He knew he was dense. So it was just like, whatever, mate. We know you're a scrub anyway. Yeah, but he managed to scam his way over the line. This guy's trying to bamboozle people by telling them that if it don't go well, I'm quitting. Whereas Ten Hag was like, no, everything's great. I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, but he got over the line, even though he didn't want him there. Yeah, most of the fans in the end were in unison on that. Yeah, I see a lot of your fans online that are turning on this manager. However, at the same time, well, the next manager comes in, it could be anybody. Most of your fans are going to back it anyway, because this is what these English supported clubs are turned into. Oh, new manager. Daniel Levy's been doing this for years at Tottenham. Sack a manager, start again. We get all the fairy tale story, love stories, and all this crap back again. Yeah, we get a nice little new manager bounce, then it all goes south, and then we sack him and do it again. And it's like, this is what Man United's turned into. The only difference is you scam trophies here and there.
Yeah.
Whereas we don't. Yeah, we don't. You're a sacking club, really, since Fergie's gone. Yeah, Arsenal are not really a sacking club. Tottenham are a sacking club, and they won a trophy last season. I wouldn't say
we're a sacking club, bro. We give managers every amount of time to be successful. We don't sack soon enough. So
no, but I'm saying you're a sacking club. When it gets to that point, then you fuck them off. Yeah, but whereas we'll keep the player, the manager. Sorry,
it becomes untenable, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think we're a sacking club. I don't think we are at all, bro.
You don't sack early enough, but you do sack. And that's the difference between our clubs.
Sacking clubs don't wait for things to get toxic. Real Madrid's a sacking club. They'll sack you before shit even looks, as if something even looks like it's not working out, they sack you. They don't leave it to chance. Man United give managers every opportunity to do well.
Yeah, Chelsea's a sacking club.
Like, Oli got loads of time. Do you know what I'm saying? He got loads of time. Ten Hag got loads of time. Ten Hag should have been sacked a year before he got sacked. Same with Oli. Like, a year too much, you can't really call us a sacking club. We're way too patient, bro. I think we're the opposite.
You're more patient, than a lot of clubs, but you still sack. You actually pull the plug. Now, whereas, and your club puts out way too much PR around managers. Yeah, it's like your fan base have been swanged into believing this guy is a great motivational speaker in press conferences. Yeah, which is why they live off his every word. Yeah, same with Arteta. Arteta's awful in press conferences. Yeah, but they bamboozled by the way he says stuff, and that's the same with your manager. Yeah, he'll get sacked. We know this, but it's when you sack him, and that's what I'm saying. You will sack him. Arteta's not getting sacked, bro. Yeah, we've had him here 6 years. You've had the guy there 8 months.
He'll leave on his own terms when he does leave, I believe. But it's like he's got you lot by the balls because he's on loads of money, and it's like they've folded to what he's wanted for so long that they kind of have to see the project through now.
Well, they've got to give him the season, haven't they?
Yeah,
unless it goes so far south, he's going to be here at the end of the season, unless it goes dramatically wrong.
No, he would be there at the end of the season no matter what, just because there's no way you guys are going to finish outside the top 5. It's never going to happen. So he'll get to the end of the season regardless.
Yeah. Well, let's hope we win something.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So it's going to be interesting, man. But I think this guy is gone, bro. I think that they're going to do the mutual consent thing and they're going to make it look like he's walked because it saves his image, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's very clear that his ego is so big, yeah. His ego is so big that he would want to make it look like he left. You know what I'm saying? Because if he wasn't so egotistical, he would have changed the system by now. He would have changed it. You know what I mean? Like,
but this is what I was saying when you were getting pipes in the first couple of months. Yeah, and it was like, and you were telling me about pretty patterns. I was like, fuck the pretty patterns, get points.
Yeah, but bro, but that was after the first game, Lee, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You was taking a piss. I said that I could see certain patterns of play and this, that, and the other. That was after the first
patterns of play have gone to pot, bro.
We drew with fucking Ipswich, yeah, and you were chatting shit.
Ipswich.
Oh, it's one game, bruv.
Oh, I'm going to chat shit about United. This is glorious to me, yeah, because every time Arsenal fuck up, yeah, you're on my case, bro. So I'm enjoying it.
Yeah,
long may it continue.
The manager literally came out and said the system's not the problem. Like, bro, it is the problem, bro. You finished 15th, lost the final.
No, the system ain't the problem. He's correct. The system ain't the problem. He is.
Yeah, there.
He's the problem because we see people do this system, yeah, and win. Yeah, other managers played the same system. There may be a slightly different variant of it, but they still play the same system and they still win.
Yeah.
I see today that Højlund looks like he's going to Napoli. You watch him win a league title and ball out. You watch. Yeah, the guy's a scrub, but you know that manager is going to get him a title this season. Yeah, because that manager buys every single scrubby footballer and makes them title winners. I don't know what. Maybe you should go and get Conte. Maybe that's what you should do. You know, maybe go and get Conte. Yeah, that guy's took so many teams. He's won 6 titles. Then 3 of them, he's taken teams from mid-table to top first year. With shit. He had Mkhitaryan running around like a crackhead. There's managers out there, bro. I see somebody say the manager market's dead. No, it ain't. Yeah, it was a Man United fan that put it out there. Yeah, I quoted it. I said, no, it ain't. You literally got your manager out of his contract. That applies for every manager on the planet pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, pay the money, you get the man. Pause. Yeah, Glasner. I'd go and get Glasner. I think Glasner's a top manager.
He is a top manager.
If I was a United fan, I'd be looking at Conte, Glasner. Depends where you want to go with it. Do you want to get
he's won an FA Cup at Palace, hasn't he?
And the Europa League at Frankfurt.
A Europa League at Frankfurt and the Community Shield the other day. So
we ain't counting the Shield. We can't.
No, but I'm saying no. But for a team like Crystal Palace, they still won something. I'm not saying it's not a fucking major trophy, but
they've never won something before. Now they've won a couple.
Yeah, he's won something. Do you get it? So he's won a couple finals or whatever trophies or whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? It's a trophy. It's not a major. You can't count it, but he still won the game, innit?
He won when it matters.
He proved that in a one-off game he can win against a top manager. He's proven,
and he done it for Frankfurt. Frankfurt won the Europa League. Yeah, and don't be surprised if he stays there and wins the Conference League.
But there you go. So when this manager's saying, you know what I'm saying? Like the manager's saying, look at this. Man said we got to the Europa final in a disaster season with the same system. The system's not the problem. We can play with 4 defenders, 5 defenders. That doesn't matter. What matters is we need to be different, and that's the job of the coach. And you can see that nothing's changed. Exactly. He's leaving, mate. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed because you need to fucking change, bro. And you're not going to, so you need to fuck off. That's the reality.
All right, hopefully you beat Burnley.
brother, it doesn't matter if we beat Burnley or not in East.
No, go and slap him, man. 5-star performance, sing 5 on it and all of that. 5-0,
bro.
Keep him in a job, man. This is where we need him to have a win.
Now is not the time to be beating Burnley 5-0.
This is definitely the time. Keep him for another couple until the next international break, then get another irrelevant win and do it again. We did this with Ten Hag. Every single international break, I was like, "Yo, he should be sacked." Yeah, I think he could be sacked. No, he's staying, bro. Yeah. Then he stayed. Then he stayed. Then he stayed. Now you got this.
But bro, as much as you're you're saying out of pure hope because you want us to have this manager and to suffer, yeah? The truth is, yeah, this don't feel anything like, yeah, the Ten Hag situation. This is a completely different situation.
No, the players were playing for Ten Hag.
Exactly. And bro, and also there's completely different people in charge of the decision now. Jason Wilcox was not the director of football at the time. He wasn't. Do you know what I'm saying? So because of that, remember, Dan Ashworth is the one that kept Ten Hag. Dan Ashworth is no longer here. So it's a different person making the decisions. Completely different. So we can't look at the last situation and judge this situation by it, bro. It seems like one way or another, this guy's gone.
All we need him to do is just come out and say, I'm not leaving. I'm not fucking leaving. The show goes on.
You can say that and then they'll just sack him anyway, bro. Like, you got to go.
Nah, man, 5-0. 5-0. Burnley, you got one job, man. Fold. Yeah, fold. Scott Parker, just fold, bruv. Let them win. Let them win, man. Yeah, give everyone hope. Yeah, Russell Martin might be available. He got banged about 6-0 by Club Brugge last night.
Allow it, brother. Come on, relax. Bro.
Rangers got absolutely put in the bin. Why did Rangers even sign that guy? Fouled Southampton manager. Crazy work.
Yeah, relax,
he'll probably be sacked as well because Rangers have got higher standards.
Yeah, but
he's only just got the job.
Do you know what I mean? We got Abdi Aziz for the super chat, man. Man said Jim don't have the backbone to sack Amarim. Well, bro, they fucked up. He fucked off Brailsford and Ashworth. So do you know what I mean? We'll wait and see, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? We'll wait and see, my brother.
Is Brailsford gone?
Yeah, Brailsford's gone.
When did he go?
A little while ago.
I didn't even know that.
A little while ago, they fucked him off. He stepped back to his role. You know what I mean? He's gone back to fucking to cycling, mate.
He's gone back to doing TV burp.
Yeah.
Like Harry Hill. He looks like Harry Hill. He did, didn't it? He looks like
That's
Harry
hilarious. Yeah, bro. 100%. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they got rid of Brailsford. Yeah, he's not there no more. Okay. And he was one of the people that wanted Ten Hag to stay. It was him and Ashworth, and they're both gone. So
yeah, but this is why it gives me hope that your club's still fucked for a couple of years, because this Ineos mob have walked in there and it don't look like they know what they're doing. They're hiring and firing people, but it's almost like it's getting worse every time.
I don't think it's getting worse though.
I think some of the players you've signed, Mbeumo's decent, Cunha's decent. You've signed some good players, yeah? You've already got Cas there. I like Cas, but he looked washed yesterday, bro. Yeah, he's one of the season. He's looked
not washed. Yesterday. Casemiro didn't play yesterday.
Sorry, that's what I mean. This season, yeah, he's looked a little bit out of his.
He was
depth,
our best player against Arsenal, arguably.
Yeah, but he can't do 90 minutes like that. He can do that against the lower team. He could have done it.
I just think that he can't do 90 minutes running around like a prick, like what this manager wants us to do.
Chasing fucking from Bruno's first touch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he can do 90, just not the way that the manager wants us to do 90. Do you understand?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. It's like this Ineos mob, bro. It was a good idea at the time, wasn't it, for the top Reds?
Brother,
you should have gone and got the Qataris.
I'm not too mad at Ineos, bro, Lee. I'll be honest. Like, I wanted the Qataris, but I'm actually a fan of the way that they've structured the club. Like, it looks like long term it's going to be sustainable, bruv. Like, I can see the long term plan. Like, what they're doing, a lot of it is not short term, but it's bearing fruit short term, man. And I think
but you ain't got time. You ain't got time to waste.
Yeah, but bro, you say that, yeah, but look how long we've been shit for. So
yeah, but you need a quick fix. This is why I'd go and get Conte. I'd just throw the bag at Conte.
Yeah, but you're talking about managerial. The infrastructure of the club, there was never going to be a quick fix for that because it's eroded over decades of glaze and neglect. So it was never going to be a quick fix anyway, which is why we needed a new training ground. And to be fair, getting a new training ground built in a year, they've done fucking unbelievably well, because I thought it would take longer than that. So,
but if you go and get a quick fix on the pitch, yeah, that takes the pressure off the hierarchy because less fans will be on the case.
It does, Lee, but at the same time,
look how horrible the atmosphere must be. Like, where you playing Burnley? Is it at home or is it away?
I think it's at home.
Right. So either way, your next home game, yeah, is going to be horrible. Yeah, because it's going to it's going to be prime AFTV settings, Wenger in, Wenger out, everyone beating each other up in the ground and shit. Because it is getting to that point. I'm saying it right now. There'll be people in the ground that are going to wage each other in
because it won't last long enough, Lee.
But if you go and get somebody like let's say hypothetically you get Conte, Yeah, I think he'd take the job anyway. Yeah,
but
he's
we're not
already
going to
won a
get Conte,
title.
and he's at
No, but
Napoli.
I'm just saying, if you gave him the job, you get an instant fix because now he's respected around football, around
I
the
know,
world.
but why?
Every
But
single
why
player
would
is going
we
to
want that,
instantly play
Lee?
for him
But
because
Lee,
you get a quicker
why would
fix
we
on the
want that?
pitch while you're sorting your problems out. Give him a 2-year deal. You get a better upturn on the pitch. You move up the table faster.
Yeah, but
you
I
can
don't
still win
agree with
trophies,
that, Lee.
and then you can sort your hierarchy out a little bit more with less
but
pressure.
getting in Conte, is counterproductive for the simple fact that you can't say, that you're trying to change the culture at the club, You're trying to bring in these, bring in certain players to play a certain way and create a new identity for the club, and then bring in someone like Conte. Like
Conte's mentality and
Conte
culture
is a
around the club is
quick-fixed
winning.
and short-term manager, bro. So because he's a short-term manager, like while you're trying to build something long-term, bringing in Conte is silly.
Yeah, it changes the culture because you'll have that winning mindset straight away through the football club, and you peddle it out to the fan base. That look, we're trying to do our best. We're trying to work. We're trying to get everything sorted. Obviously, we're a massive football club. All the bullshit, blah blah blah. But now you're going to go and scam your 1-0 wins. You're going to get over the line. You've got a bastard as a manager that knows how to get over the line in multiple countries at multiple clubs in different countries. Yeah. He's already won titles, 6 titles, 3 of them in this first season. I'm not saying you'd win the league if you got him. Yeah, but it'd make you saying, miles easier to beat whilst you're fixing the problems.
It makes sense getting someone like Conte, bruv. If you're building something at Manchester United, then you need to be stubborn, with your long-term objectives, and you need to fucking stick to that. So if we want to play a certain brand of football, bringing in Conte short-term, is it's cowardly, bro. It makes no sense.
Yeah, but Rants, fuck the long-term vision. The vision's
wrong.
No,
but you can say fuck the long-term vision, but that doesn't really make sense.
What is the long-term vision for United? What's that?
We need
to
win trophies, but we also need to play better football. Like we do need to play better football because it does matter how we play football. It's always mattered. Attacking football is what man are known for. It's not necessarily, I'm not saying that it has to be amazing football to watch all the time, because Manchester United under Ferguson, we weren't always the best to watch all the time. However, the mentality behind the team has to be attacking. It has to be a mental. Bro, this manager is the exact opposite of what Man United stands for. This Man United manager is the most negative manager ever, bro. We're trying to win a game and he's still sticking with 3 centre-backs.
Why are you playing 3 at the back against him, by the way?
But this is what I'm trying to say, bro. He's not a Man United manager. Period. He's not a United manager. He's not
even United reserve manager, mate. He's rubbish.
Yeah, but this is the point.
Yeah, but my point is, the long-term vision for Ineos just seems to be bamboozling people into believing that these scrubs are any good. Yeah, and you need to just be winning trophy, like the manager you've got now. Yeah, bro, they're multi-billionaires for a reason, because they're crooks. It's as simple as that. Yeah, they can hoodwink anybody into believing that this is amazing, and they've done that with a lot of your fan base with this manager. Oh, because of the way he talks, it's so good. He's selling dreams. He's selling copium and hopium.
But he's going to get sacked, though.
And then who's coming in? Do you trust them after they sacked Ten Hag too late? Sacked this manager too late? Who do you trust them to go and pick the next one?
I don't care. Like, I don't know why people are obsessing with when stuff happens. Either it happens or it doesn't fucking happen, bro. Like, it is what it is. Sack him, bro. Like, it don't matter. If you didn't sack him in the summer, who do you think
they'll go for then?
I don't know. But guess what? Wilcox is the director of football and I trust him.
So if he brings Southgate in, does the trust go in the bin?
He's not going to bring in Southgate.
No, but if he does, hypothetically.
I know the kind of football, that Wilcox wants to play, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So because he wants to play a certain style of football, I trust him to bring a decent coach in. I do trust him. I actually do. And I've said it on record multiple times. He's the one person at this football club that I do trust. I do trust. So whoever he decides to bring in, I believe it will be the right person.
In Southgate,
I believe it will, bro. And until it's not, I'm not about to change my fucking mind, bro, because I can only go on, what I'm seeing, bro. A lot of people love to do all these fucking hypotheticals.
No, I listen. I hear you, yeah, but yeah, this is great. This is great viewing, guys. Yeah, because it's great seeing Man United in the bin. Yeah, because they fucking ruined my childhood. Yeah, and I've had to wait until fucking nearly 50 years old to see this glorious downfall. So I'm here for it. Yeah, but at the same time, bro, I wouldn't trust any of them fuckers. I understand. Listen, you know your football club way more than I do, and you know more about. I didn't even know Brailsford had gone. That's how much I know about United.
Yeah, but you're not
Yeah,
supposed to know that, Lee. I'm sure there's stuff that's going on at Arsenal that I don't fucking know about.
Yeah, we took the tunnel out. We fucked the tunnel off, bro. We just walk out now because it's going to cause more atmosphere apparently.
Oh,
And
okay,
it's going to intimidate. It's going to intimidate. It's going to intimidate the away team in the dressing room apparently. Although it does look better without the tunnel. I can't lie. Yeah, but yeah, I don't really know a great deal about the hierarchy situation all that at your club, other than just listening to you and a few others like here and there. Yeah, but I wouldn't trust any of them because they're scam artists, bro. Yeah, they all sit there with smug little smirks on their face, like giving it the large and in charge. Yeah, fucking because they got a few quid in the bank. Yeah, and they're in control of hundreds of thousands, millions of people around the world. Enjoyment, entertainment, release from shit in their life. Yeah, you're watching pampered millionaire footballers chatting absolute shit in press conferences and interviews. Bro, I wouldn't trust a single fucking one of these people because they're all bullshitters.
I hear that.
The only thing that you can't bullshit is at the end of the season when you ain't won nothing.
I hear that, but because you don't support this club, yeah, you're in danger of taking out how you feel about your club or my club, bro. Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we ain't doing that. You called him the broke billionaire, bro. He's still looking broke to me. Scruffy bastard.
I hear you.
He looks like he slept rough.
The difference is, my new owners, I've only been there for 5 minutes, innit? And I can only criticize them on what they've done and what they haven't done. I can't criticize them on anything else because that's not being objective, bro.
No, I hear that. Objective. You can't kick off about saying they didn't have any say in it. I hear that.
Yeah, I can't. Well, they have had a say, bro. Because, like, bro, look at it this way. This is how I'm looking at it, Lee. Yeah, these men came in last season. Yeah, and Ten Hag was already there. Ten Hag was not their appointment. There was loads of rumors coming out saying that Ten Hag wasn't like. I know for a fact Wilcox didn't like Ten Hag. I know for a fact he didn't. You know what I'm saying? They said that Dan Ashworth and Brailsford said, "Yo, give Ten Hag more time." Ten Hag even came out saying that he had a good relationship with Dan Ashworth. Dan Ashworth is no longer here. Ten Hag is no longer here. Do you know what I'm saying? Wilcox was not the director of football when Amorim was hired. That was a Barada appointment, bro. We didn't have a director of football at the time. Wilcox has only been upgraded to that position towards the end of last season, bro. Do you know what I mean? There's a lot of murmurs coming out saying that Wilcox, wasn't cool with the Amorim appointment to begin with. Do you know what I'm saying? So he's not going to sit here and let man write off our whole season. There's no way, bro. And in terms of the players we've looked at under Wilcox and the players we're trying to bring in, like this goalkeeper I don't know much about. I'm not going to pretend I do. But all the noise about this goalkeeper is that it's a shrewd signing if we get him in. I'm happy with Cunha. I'm happy with Mbumo. You know what I mean? The Sesko thing, I think he's going to do well at the club, even though he wasn't my first choice. But United have been scouting him for years. And the fact that we even went in to look at Baleba, that's on Wilcox. So all the players that he's kind of looking at and the direction he's trying to take us, I'm cool with that. And with those kind of players he's looking at, I believe he'll appoint the right manager. I have no reason to blame Wilcox, who wasn't the DOF, for not sacking Ten Hag. Because he wasn't the DOF. That DOF's been sacked. So when people are saying that you took too long to sack Ten Hag, Ashraf's not here no more. So people need to let that go.
Yeah, but it's not just his job to sack the guy, though, is it?
No, but it is.
That's the whole collective.
No. The director of football is the guy that hires and fires the managers. Obviously, he has to go above and say to the chief exec, but ultimately, as a chief exec, you hire a director of football to deal with the football. The chief exec is not supposed to be a football guy.
Yeah, but this is the problem. Yeah, so we have this with Berta. So Berta could potentially then, on that basis, sack Arteta. Yeah, but if Berta goes up to the hierarchy and says, "Yo, we want to get rid of him," they're going to look at the finances and go, "Yo, we ain't getting rid of him. He's bringing a fucking fortune in."
Nah, but not necessarily. Not necessarily, bro.
Because surely every single and listen, we've seen backstage, and I know it's all a load of Ponzi bullshit on All for Nothing and all of that. Yeah, I've seen my previous CEO making coffee for Edu. Like, why are you making him a coffee? Like,
I
you're the
hear that, but
CEO of the
Lee, did
club.
they not say that your manager wanted Sesko, and your DOF wanted Gyökeres, and you got Gyökeres?
Yeah, 100% he wanted Sesko, bro. When he scored,
Well, there you go. So
when
that means
Gyökeres,
he's overruled your manager already. So you know who's
yeah,
in
but
charge.
that's on player side of things. When it comes to actually getting rid of the manager,
But he can sack
that
him
ain't
too,
just a him
Lee.
decision. Hopefully he does if he don't win nothing, but that'd be more of a collective. Yeah, but that's how I see it. I think that'd be more of a collective. That'd be down to Tim Lewis, Richard Garlick, the Cronkies. Yeah, fucking Lord Arista Peckham don't know what fucking day it is. He's just collecting his dividends every year. He couldn't care less. Yeah, and it's like, I think it's more of a collective. Yeah, especially with our clubs as well, because our clubs, bro, they're the biggest PR merchants in the country. Yeah, and the way they peddle it, like all the quotes that keep coming in this chat, all the stories that are coming out. Why are they all coming out now? Because they're peddling out PR, putting it out whether it's good or bad. They're putting out PR for the manager, for good for him, yeah, and PR for the club. Yeah. Why? Because they're trying to deflect you away from what's actually happening. Yeah, and our clubs are masters at this. Two of the best clubs in the world are doing that. Yeah, because these journalists are in the back pocket. They can spin a narrative. Why? Because they're billionaires. Yeah, and they can get them. Oh, cool. We're banning you then. Who was it that got banned? When it somebody got banned for your club, you wouldn't let him in a press conference last season. I swear you banned somebody from going to a press conference last season. I swear that was Man United who banned someone. Yeah, why? You didn't, oh, you weren't a good puppy. You didn't say, oh, well, okay, Mr. Glazer or Mr. So-and-so or whatever. Yeah. This is what it is. Everything's a finesse. Yeah. And they know that there's millions of mutants that sit all, that's it, Luckhurst. That's the guy. That was the guy that got banned, wasn't it?
Yeah, he's a mug.
Yeah, he is a mug. Yeah, but this is the thing. They know that most of the mutants that sit on the internet will believe any story that's put out there. They'll believe any old shit. Yeah, it's like who started the story that Arsenal were in for Rodrigo? Who started that? Yeah, we weren't in. If we were in for Rodrigo, we still got 135 million apparently. And why didn't we go and buy him? Here you go. Here's 135 million. Hold that. We're having him.
Yeah, but again, that could have been your club just putting it out there to make it look like you were being serious, bro. It could have been, but it could have also been Rodrigo's agents putting stuff out there, yeah, to make it look like he's got loads of offers because he was unsettled, because they do these things, Lee. So at the end of the day, we don't know where they're coming from. But a lot of people are using backwards logic, yeah, when it comes to a lot of these things, bro. At the end of the day,
but this is why I just don't believe half of the shit I read. I'll just take it all with a pinch of salt.
Fine, but it's good to not believe half the shit. But at the same time, I just feel like when I'm looking at the things, it's like you have to take everything at face value when it comes to what's happening at the football club. Take it at face value, bruv. Like we can all speculate, but that's all it will ever be, is fucking speculation, bro. Certain things you just have to deal in facts. The facts are the DOF, that didn't sack Ten Hag is no longer at Manchester United Football Club. That's a fact. That's not my opinion. That Dan Ashworth was the guy that kept him. That's a fact. Dan Ashworth don't work for the club. Do you know what I'm saying? Our current director of football, factually, cool. Our current director of football factually did not hire this manager. Factually. That's it. So we just need to deal in facts. Do you know what I'm saying? So when man are talking about so-and-so didn't do this, yeah, cool. But he's not here. So it's a new time. So we have to judge Jason Wilcox now on what he does now, bro. We can't judge him on what Dan Ashworth did, because that doesn't make no sense. Doesn't make no sense. And that's the reality. So that even this here, yeah, that man, these briefings, this is how I know he's gone. This is how I know he's gone. Every time you see briefings about a manager, they get sacked. It's all, bro, like always. Always. It always happens. Like, bro, why do you feel the need to put a brief out about a manager that's safe? Like, it never happens. It never happens. They done that with fucking Remember when we heard that Jose had been hired, yeah, behind fucking LVG's back, and then they put out a briefing saying that he's got the full support of the board, and then bruv, Jose was the manager. Every time
they do this with
briefing,
Arteta though. David Ornstein does it all the time. He said he stand on pitch side the other day, chatting absolute bollocks. He's chatting bollocks now. He chats bollocks all the time. Oh, the belief with the hierarchy is Arteta's going nowhere. They're absolutely 100% behind it.
He's actually worse than Ralph Rangnick, bruv, and Ralph was an interim.
Bro, he's the worst manager in your history. I said this the other day. LB was doing it on Midday Live. He went through, put it on Saeed's screen. Yeah. And literally, you have to go back to the 1800s and something to find a manager with a worse record than him. Yeah, Ornstein's just dropped a bomber, by the way. Yeah. This is another thing. Why is this coming out 7 minutes before the Champions League draw starts? Why? Because it's now going to deflect away. Yeah. The Champions League draw is now going to deflect away from this bomber from David Ornstein. This club know exactly what they're doing, and so do yours. Now, Arsenal forward 29 to undergo surgery after decision made as best course for action for the knee issue. It isn't a major procedure. Hope / expectation is he will not miss lengthy period before making a return. So it's hope.
Yeah, but that means if it's not a serious knee injury, then they don't even need to tell us that they're doing it. Just get it done, innit?
Thank you.
Say he'll be back soon.
So it's a knee issue. So what's the issue with the knee then? And why does it need a need surgery then? What's the knee issue? Yeah, and why is it hope / expectation? Yeah, I expect to have a shit at 5 o'clock every day. If I don't have one at 5 o'clock, I ain't going to shit my pants, am I? Right, let's just be real with it. I'm regular, 5 p.m. pretty much every day. Yeah, if I have one at 6 o'clock, you know what I'm saying? That is bullshit. Yeah, why are they putting that out 7 minutes, 8 minutes before the Champions League draw?
That's a nothing tweet, bruv. I'll be honest.
This is what they do, Rants, and he is the biggest one of all of that for my football club, that David Ornstein. Yeah, I've never heard a journalist so confident in their opinions. Yeah, ever sit there going, he says it about 50 times in a minute. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? You're full of shit. And he's trying to process the way in his brain of saying something to cover every angle. Yeah, biggest brown envelope in the game. Yeah, I can't stand that geezer. And there's a reason he's blocked me. Yeah, he's blocked me on my previous Twitter account as well because I call his crap out. But why do we need to? So he's undergoing knee surgery. Well, there's obviously a big problem there then, because I don't know about you. Yeah, I don't know about you in the chat. If it's a knee issue and you're having surgery, that's a major issue, bruv. Yeah. It isn't a major procedure. No, it's not a major procedure. However, it's a major issue, hence why you're having surgery. Yeah, the way they word this shit is so crazy. It's not a major procedure. No, of course it ain't. It's not like they're going to have to take your kneecap out, is it? Yeah, and then sew it all back in together. It's not a major procedure. It's probably about a 40, 50 an hour procedure. Yeah, but the way they've worded that is so slick, this guy. It's not a major procedure. No, it's a major problem, though. That's why he's having surgery. Yeah, but now the Champions League draw is kicking off in 5 minutes. And nobody's going to give a shit that 29's having surgery. That's why they've dropped it at that exact time. Yeah, exact time. Because now it's going to divert it away from this. Yeah, the Champions League will divert it away. I love the way he talks to himself and creates an argument with himself. I hear him. That's funny. That is true. Why are you dropping that news right now? How? The Champions League draw is in 5 minutes and they're dropping news about it's not a major surgery. Yeah, it's not a major surgery. It's not a massive procedure. No, it's not a massive procedure. It'll probably take an hour to have the surgery, mate. However, it's a massive problem, hence why you're there in the first place, having surgery. The way he's worded that's slick, and he's done it 5 minutes before Champions League draw. Clever dicks. But that comes back to the club telling him to do that. And it's the same with your club. Yeah, your club are peddling out all of these stories today.
No, 100%. 100%, bro. At the end of the day, if they weren't thinking about sacking our manager, they would have just not put anything out. Do you know what I mean? You don't need to give man a vote of confidence. You don't need to.
Facts.
And then this brother's saying that, yo, there's going to be showdown talks. Do you know what I'm saying? And all of these things, bro. That doesn't make no sense. Doesn't make no sense. Do you know what I'm saying? It's foolishness.
Talks.
It's foolishness, bro. Like, you've been knocked out. Do you know what I'm saying? He's clearly not the guy. So just keep it moving, bro. You know what I'm saying? That vote of confidence is really a vote of no confidence, because a vote of confidence is putting nothing out.
Thanks.
That's it. A real vote of confidence is silence. That's the
facts.
reality.
But this is all it is. Yeah, there's PR spin. That's all it is. That's for, and our clubs are the best of that.
Yeah.
Chelsea are getting very good at it as well. Chelsea and Spurs. Spurs and Chelsea are closing in, but we're the best two clubs in the league for that. Yeah, they can finesse a narrative left, right, and centre. Arsenal and Man U. It's unbelievable. This guy's had 2 surgeries in less than a year. In fact, it's 2 surgeries since what? When did he get injured? 29 for the hamstring. I think that was January.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think that was January when we went on warm weather training in Dubai, and he's done a grade 3 hamstring. Yeah, now he's done a knee, and now he needs surgery for that. Crazy. Yeah, actually crazy. Yeah, Ben White's had 2 surgeries. Timber's had 2 surgeries. It's unbelievable. Jesus has had 4. Okay, cool. Yeah, bro, this is what it is. This is what happens when you rush players back when they ain't fit. Yeah, which is why, no matter how good the business may or may not have been this summer, we've still got this manager, and we've still got players that are carrying scars all over their bodies from this manager overplaying them and not rotating them enough, which is why I'm not confident.
I hear it.
Let's see what happens, isn't it?
I hear it, bro. Obviously, you lot got Liverpool in it. So, what you making of that game anyway? Do you think that you can go there with Martinelli and fucking Madueke on the wings and win?
We're getting there with Eze and Glock 14, bruv. We have a chance. I'm not sure what's happened with Odegaard. I don't know whether he's fit and available. Saka's not. Shock. Who knew? I think a draw. I think 2-2.
Yeah, that game's got a draw written all over it. I'll be real.
I think 2-2. I think it'll be a decent game though. Like Arsenal at Anfield's always pretty good. Yeah, and I think now that Eze's there and Gyökeres is there, they're going to be a little bit more wary of us on the counter as well. So they might change up a little bit because they've been wide open this season. The games I've watched them, the 2 games. So I don't think they're going to push forward as much as quickly. Yeah, they'll still push forward. Obviously, it's Liverpool, but I don't think they're going to be as wide open at the back as they have been. Because if they are, we'll win. Yeah, because Gyökeres, you give him a chance in the back of the net. So,
I hear that.
So yeah, I'm buzzing. Hopefully Eze starts, man. Yeah, we obviously got our set piece King Declan as well.
Because Odegaard probably isn't going to play, is he?
I don't, even if he's fit, I don't want him playing.
I hear that.
Yeah,
he plays though.
Yeah, sadly, but yeah, I don't know, man. I think Eze, I play him in the 10. In fact, you could play Eze off the left. Not that I really want to, but for this game, maybe play Eze off the left. Yeah, play Ethan in the 10.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. You know that.
Damon on the right and Gyökeres up front. That's my front four, bro.
Ain't gonna happen, Lee. Relax.
That's my front four, bro. Let me dream, man. Let me be happy. It's not
Dalman and that, bro. That shit ain't happening, bro.
Don't worry, man. We'll scam a 1-0 set piece. Corner again, LA. Declan with the corners. Well, he's probably got the best corners in the world, by the way.
He's a solid player. He is a solid corner taker.
Another player who consistently puts the ball on the money every time, bro, in Europe. I can't think of one.
Yeah. No, he's a good corner taker, bro. He's a good corner taker, man.
I don't want to see Madueke anywhere. Apart from bench. Yeah, he can chop the oranges up at half time. That's what he can do. Now, Eze ain't a winger, but for this game, I'd take him as winger. Yeah, I just want to win the game. And listen, if we have that front four, we ain't going to. But if we have that front four, yeah, Declan Rice, Subamendi after that, the back line, goalkeeper, I'll be fully confident. But I know he ain't going to play that front line.
No, I hear that.
Probably we'll have Uncle Righty willing that fucking Saka in with his Zimmer frame or his wheelchair or something. Don't worry, we drugged him up with the fucking ketamine shots. Yeah, he's fine. We've wheeled him out. That's what I'm saying. He'll be fine, lads.
You're taking the piss. You're taking the piss. Do you know what I mean? You look, hey, get these lights up, people. You know what I mean? You man already know what it is. We're almost at, we're like 100 and, yeah, we're like 100 away from the lights target. Let's get up to 1,000 lights, people. We got 2,000. How much we got in here? Like 2.7 on that. We ain't got 1,000 lights yet. Run that up, people. You already know what time it is. We're going to redirect to the Champions League draw as well. Obviously, Lee Gunn is doing that. I ain't watching that shit. Why do I need to watch that? Do you know what I mean? So
you're not looking forward to Man United getting the draw now?
Brother, man's gonna eat some food in it. Like, man's I'm tired of football today, bro. Me and Musa, we're gonna do our show tomorrow instead, bruv, because I was meant to be recording Band Sports Ooze today as well, so that would have been 3 shows in a row, yeah, and I just didn't want my day too congested. So tomorrow I'll be back.
He's
with
trying
Musa
to duck
tomorrow.
the smoke. That's what it is. He's trying to duck the smoke, lads.
Yeah, Musa's a United fan, so they're no.
Yeah,
smoke.
I know. But he's going to be telling you Amarim's great. You got to keep him. It's just
nah. Musa wants Amarim out as well. You get me? So man's
he
probably
wants him
gonna
out
do
now.
Yeah, bruv. So I'm probably gonna do a gaming stream later anyway. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna do a gaming stream later, man, because at least I need to enjoy something today, bro. Because it's just been talking about
Sit
this.
back and put your feet up, man, and enjoy the Champions League draw, bro.
Depressing, bro. You get me? This United thing's pissing me off. So yeah, it's one of them ones where we're redirecting to the Champions League draw, guys. So make sure we get these lights up, people. You already know what time it is. I'm saying less than 60 away, man. And obviously you can subscribe to Gunner's channel. The link is in the title, and obviously we're sending you guys over there anyway. You know what I mean? So nah, man, big up everyone inside. And yeah, man, make sure you drop a Rants raid in the chat, people.